So I'm trying to be very careful so that the computer and the internet and the connection is not messing me up today. So I'm really, really, really very careful. So on this note, the person that's supposed to be giving us an opening speech, are you ready, love? Are you ready for your opening speech? Okay, later. Okay, all right. Okay. So my husband will join us very soon to share with us and celebrate these occasions with us. But meanwhile, within this short period, let's start off by inviting our great leaders to share with us from their heart, to bless us for this 4th year anniversary. So permit me to call on Professor Dr. Ruben Garcia from Peru.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, sir.
afternoon. Good evening. It's a great pleasure for me to be part of a great organization and celebrating a great anniversary. This is the time that we reflect on how important is our role of educators and work in community. Cooperation is very important. And this is the time that we meditate on sharing and learning, sharing our knowledge. But we are always a lifelong learners. As lifelong learners, when we participate in great organizations, congresses, and talking about important topics, the topics that we have as a lift of a spirit, and facing hard times and saying, yes, yes, we can, and delivering this message to the people who think that their problems do not have any solution. But we are here to tell them there is a solution. Don't think about the problem. Think about the problem as the possibility to improve yourself, to find what you really can do to surpass this terrible time as the lockdown. We had the opportunity to learn new things, to manage new tools of technology. In my own experience, things that I never thought in the past that I was going to be able to do. And the technology that I didn't see it as a Elliot, as part of everyday life, has become a company. And through technology, it is possible for us to participate from very far away places, from Peru, in the different times. But we are here, connected with one heart, the heart of the cooperation, the heart of honesty, the heart of the people who are always here for us. We are growing together for the benefit of the people who can listen to us. And the name of this great organization created for Dr. Queen Elizabeth, that had the great idea to call for great people to make other people grow and to feel satisfied of the things that we can do. Again, I won't ever get tired of saying, yes, we can. Greetings from Lima, Peru.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate your time. We appreciate your commitment as our YYCI president from Peru. We also appreciate your words of wisdom that you've shared with us this morning on the day that we are celebrating the goodness of God for the past 4 years. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you. God bless you. Right, let's move on again to invite. Let's move on again to invite another great speaker in our midst, Dr. Peru from USA, to share her thoughts with us, her wisdom. Dr. Peru from USA, are you still with us? I think Dr. Penny.
Oh,
Sorry, it's my fault. I was still saying Peru. maybe I need to go and visit Professor Ruben in Peru.
that's okay. Your mind is still sharp.
It's still sharp. It's just early in the morning.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I thank you so much for honoring me and for allowing me to be on your show today. It's an honor to be a part of Yes You Can. I started a rescue mission here in the Victor Valley in California in 1999 with my husband. And it's still thriving today. It's a men and women's shelter that helps people get out of their addictions and their problems. And it's a 90-day program. And then after the 90 days, they follow them for 2 years. And we have a 98% success rate of the ones that have graduated from this organization. And I praise God for that. So one life at a time, we're touching that way. But since I talked to you last, I have become a female chaplain that is worthy of helping women all over the world. And how I do that is I encourage and uplift them and help them to feel worthy of God's love, that they are worth something, and that no matter what they do, they're number one. Because women all over the world, even here in the United States, feel like they're under the man. We don't have the same level as far as work ethics and this and that and the other thing. But they are, because God made us all the same with different gifts. And if you don't accept me and let me use my gift, the world is missing out. And so now that women are feeling more powerful and more to express who they are, the world is going to be a better place. And it's also going to make the women feel better, which makes the children feel better and the husband feel better, because, when mommy ain't right, nothing goes right. But I just realized that if we don't, my goal is to just help women, and I have a Zoom thing that I do, interviews where a woman shares what they've done, how they got through a situation with God's help. And by listening to these interviews, other women are going, I went through that. Oh man, I'm not the only one, you know? And then they realize I can do it too. So see how it inspires and helps other people. And I'm just so excited that I can do that. And I've also written a book called Who is the Good Shepherd? Who is the Good Shepherd? Well, it's taken from the Bible on Psalms 23. You know, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, so on and so forth. And I take each stanza and break it down into easy to understand uh, uh, language. And then I've also written a workbook on that I can take groups of women and we can go through who is the Good Shepherd. He won't let us down. He is there for us. So through that book and my interviews with women, um, I'm here to inspire and uplift and make them feel better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing with us your valuable wisdom. I mean, I believe that we are all unique in a special way. And for you to have been in this position of empowering the women, I think you are doing a great job. And we want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you and well done, ma'am, for the great job you are doing. Thank you. And I think it is time now to welcome the co-founder of YYCI International United Kingdom in the name of Dr. Femi Lucas Afolalu. Dr. Femi Lucas is my husband. He's the backbone of whatever I'm doing. He's my strength and he's my mentor. He's also my great teacher. He is the one that is saying, go, go, girl, you can do it. So he's behind everything that you see me doing. And I want to appreciate him. And being the co-founder, he's going to come here to share his own wealth of wisdom. So please give us just 1 minute and then we exchange seats.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, men and women of integrity, men and women of high caliber. I really appreciate every one of you. Without you, there's nothing Queen Elizabeth could do. But because of your word of encouragement and word of affirmation, we really appreciate every one of you that have done one thing or the other to make this August day to be a wonderful day. And for all that we have been doing, for all that we have done, and for all that we are still going to do, we are not going to take you for granted. Because you are a man and woman of integrity, high caliber, and influential. And it is a privilege, and we never take it for granted. Yes, I have said Queen Elizabeth cannot do it alone. And we thank God for her life. When God gave her that vision, She didn't reject it. And thank God for a man behind her that support her up till now. Not by power, it's not by might, it's by the grace of God.
Yes.
I will say confidently that every homes that individuals have left this morning to participate in this August day, God in his mercy will always guide you and your family in the mighty name of Jesus. I believe vividly from the bottom of my heart that what God is going to do in individual's life is going to be greater, even more expected, more than you even expect, because God is a God of wonders and miracles. We really appreciate you. We thank you. My spiritual father, Professor Pastor Ashimolowo is my spiritual father, and I recognize him. He's a man of wisdom. I've been myself and my family. We have been with him for the past 35 years, and we know exactly what we are receiving from that ministry, and we will never take him for granted. We thank God for his life. For every one of you here, we really appreciate you. We celebrate the goodness and the favor and the blessings of God upon your life. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And God bless you and God bless your homes. Thank you.
God bless you.
Right. Let's move on. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech, powerful one. Short but powerful.
Yeah.
Very short but powerful. That's all what we do. So I want to say thank you so much. And because of that, we also have one of our matrons on the platform. We want to recognize her, and we want her to please share wisdom with us. We do not take all our matrons and patrons for granted. They are always there, even though sometimes they might not be in the meeting, but they guide us with their soul, with their spirit, with their prayers, and support in everything we do. And without them on my side and my husband and God Almighty, I'm not too sure I can walk alone. So permit me to welcome my queen sister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ika Mahaja, the CEO of Chipaco International.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed. Really, I am. But it feels so good to be here because, YYCI, Yes You Can International, is family for us. And we have been together from the very inception. So for me, it was, and will always be family. And yes, for my queen sister, Dr. Elizabeth, always, I think we have bonded so well together. We have actually met also. And I think those were such wonderful moments. Of course, we're going to be recreating the magic all over again. Pretty soon. But yes, first of all, before I say anything else, a big, big, big congratulations to everyone on the platform, all you global leaders. But all this has been due to the efforts of this outstanding woman of substance, the global queen of inspiration, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas, and her husband, King Femi Lucas. Thank you so much. Many, many congratulations on your anniversary, YYCI anniversary, the launching of the 5th edition of the YYCI magazine. I think so many things all together make it a power-packed extravaganza. And it doesn't even seem virtual. It actually seems as if we're together in person, in physical space, connecting with one another from different parts of the globe. It's actually very overwhelming to be here to, sharing the same thoughts, the same ideology. It's wonderful that, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth believes in mindset transformation, and she's been working so hard at it. I have seen her. And the way the transformation has taken place, I think that's very, very admirable. So I would just say kudos, bravo. It's such a huge inspiration. And the way everyone over here is empowering everyone. I think humanitarianism is something that we believe in strongly. Connecting the globe through humanitarianism, fueled by the power of the seas. I think we all care. We have compassion, we connect, we communicate, we create, we collaborate, and that's the way forward. Because everyone, each and every person over here and otherwise also is unique and unstoppable. And we learn from everyone. Professor Dr. Rubin mentioned lifelong learning. And incidentally, at our show yesterday, where Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth was, and some of you were also there, Madam Jeannie was there, we had this theme of lifelong learning. Actually, this is what it is. We are all lifelong learners and we continue to learn from one another. And, this learning is so beautiful. The sharing is so beautiful that, sometimes you hear the same thing. I mean, many times we feel that we've heard this thing many, many times. But when we hear it again, there's a new twist to it. There's a new twist. It's something like, when as a child I read a book, as a teenager I read a book, as an adult I read a book, as a married woman I read a book. Every time the same book gave me a different perspective. And this is what the same thoughts, sometimes we all have the same thoughts, but the way we convey those thoughts is something which is so important. And I think the fact that all of you have shared so beautifully, empowering, uplifting, like Dr. Penny says, uplifting. I think we also believe in doing that. I think all of us too, because self-worth is so important. Enhancing self-worth, spreading smiles, spreading love, spreading sanguinity. And I know Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth is going to smile because I did this one show, exclusive show, only with her and with no one else. Because she's so, so positive on sanguinity. This is what we need.
That you make me to go and do some research on.
Yeah, I gave you homework. But that's the fact, you actually did that research, you learned, you came back, you shared so much, you empowered. I think that is the beauty of human connections. And that is what we all should keep on doing. Because, life is precious. The world is beautiful. It's up to us as human beings to carry on that message that, God has given us, that we must love our brothers and sisters, no matter which part of the globe we belong to, but we ought to. It's something, it's the least that we can do. And, I think we deserve to do it because if we need to enjoy life, we have our responsibilities as well. So I would like to, just like Dr. Femi King Lucas, believed in keeping it short, sweet, and crisp. I would like to do the same. But before I leave, I would definitely like to, wish many, 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 many congratulations. Keep flourishing, keep prospering. Yes, you can, International. May our love keep on growing. And we need to do great things together. There's still a lot to be accomplished. Lots has been done, but lots still needs to be accomplished. And we can only do it together. No one can do anything alone. We can only do it together. So it's like that. Connect, communicate, collaborate, create, but do it together. Because man is a social animal. He needs like-minded people and people with unique and unstoppable qualities to be with them. So once again, congratulations. And also congratulations on your anniversary, dearest Queen sister. I remember the first interview that I took. I hope to do that sometime soon again, maybe next time and next anniversary. And yes, for the launching of the magazine also, congratulations. And to all the ones who feature over there, many, many congrats to you. And this is such a huge honor. Thank you so much. Grateful to you, to King Lucas, and to everyone present on the platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aika. I believe you are still going to stay around because you just
For a little while more. Yes, I will try to stay here
yes,
for as long as I can.
because you just knock something on the door there. I would like it to interview me live during the conference today.
Today,
Even if it is just
can we do it in the next?
even if it is just 10 minutes or 15 minutes,
Okay, so can we do it now?
not now, not now. But please give me a notice, notify me when you're about to leave, and then
Okay,
we
okay,
can
all right.
incorporate it because that
Okay.
is a surprise one. I didn't plan that, but
This is a
why not?
surprise.
You mentioned it, and then we stamped it. Yes, because he's a great word communicator, and she doesn't need to prepare for YYCI, and she's also our matron. So anytime we can, you know, give her something, assignment to do. Sometimes she can moderate for us, sometimes she can interview, sometimes she can do anything because we are together. I'm just so
Absolutely.
sorry that I've been so busy. You can hear me saying for the past 4 months, we've been doing marathon. And that is why my focus was, and I couldn't attend some of your meeting. But I'm free now, from now till January to January. Because this will be my last YYCI event for the rest of the year 2024, because I need that full rest to recover and also to prepare for next year. And even within the period of my resting, I will be having almost full months in Africa. So that is why I need that one. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Aika Mahaja from India, the CEO of Chipako International, UK and India. And I hope I won't miss you again when you come to UK, because she visited recently, but
Very
I
soon.
was so busy as usual. I mean, my mentor, Professor TPS, also came to UK last year. Unfortunately, it falls on our 3rd anniversary, so I couldn't see him as well. But I'll make time now that I'm free. Okay, let's move on. But before we move on, I want to acknowledge all our great leaders on this platform. My honorable from Nepal, Dr. Pius, thank you so much for joining us. Honorable Chancellor of Brown University, Dr. Carlson, thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Professor Anthony Baxter, thank you so much for coming back again, because I believe you're going to share with us today. Ambassador Kwan Kui, thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Supriya, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, my great leader, Professor Dr. Pavas, I salute you, sir, from Bangladesh. Thank you so much for joining us. I know the name, but it's right. I think it's Gosha, Ambassador Gosha from India is using TMS. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Great leader in the society, doing great work of humanity. Thank you so much. Professor Ruben, thank you so much, sir, from Peru for joining us. And Madam, my mom, Madam Jenny Rapster from USA. I salute you, ma'am. Thank you so much for waking up so early to join us. Dr. Penny, thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. I believe I've acknowledged. Right, we have first queen, first 80 queen, African queen actually, Queen Basasi. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. So let's continue with this video, and then we will call upon others to join us. Thank you.
Greetings. I'm Jeannie Ravstead from the United States of America. I would like to join all the distinguished educators, business people, influencers, and students in wishing Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, Global President, Director of Yes You Can International and Yes You Can International Academy, a very happy 4th anniversary of the founding of Yes You Can International. This is a marvelous occasion for everyone in the world who has benefited from one of the educational programs produced and broadcast by Yes You Can International. And the wonderful thing of all is that many of the programs are archived on the Yes You Can International YouTube channel for all to view. It takes a great deal of dedication and effort to present quality educational programming on a weekly basis, month after month, year after year. Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu possesses that kind of energy and commitment to her goal of bringing quality education to the masses. Her programs cover a wide range of topics presented by global educators in their field. I felt privileged to be able to contribute 2 master classes to Yes You Can International earlier this year. The first master class was titled Transforming Relationships, Life Experience with Aged Parent, broadcast on February 16, 2024. My second master class was the presentation of a research paper titled Transformational Leadership Conference, Prevention of Health Issues. It was presented at the Yes You Can International Transformational Leadership Conference, broadcast on May 27, 2024. In closing, I would like to wish Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, Yes You Can International, and Yes You Can International Academy a very happy 4th anniversary. May you celebrate many more happy anniversaries in the years to come.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much.
Good morning, great leaders. Good morning, ambassadors, doctors, professors. On this momentous occasion of the 4th anniversary celebration of our dear organization, YYCI, the Yes You Can International has come to stay. And I can testify to the fact that God has been wonderful to the organization, especially to our CEO and President, Professor Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu. I am Dr. Joel Olanio, a bona fide member and also part of the core management of the organization. Presently in Guinea Equatorial, yet I am still fully part of the organization. On this day, I want to congratulate our Dr. Elizabeth for another feat. During the course of the years, the organization has impacted so many lives. Young people, adults in education, in secular life, in humanitarian services, and we thank God for that. My message of best wishes hangs on these 3 key points today. The first point is for us to thank God that we are alive. If we weren't alive, this event wouldn't have held. So thank God for the life of Dr. Elizabeth, and thank God for the life of our fellow ambassadors and leaders all around the world. We thank God for your life. We thank God for each and every one of us. Like the Bible says, every living soul should praise God. The second point for which we need to thank God for is that we have the Spirit of God in us to direct our path. Without that, we wouldn't have been here. Life hangs on the divine ordinance, the divine guidance on the Spirit of God. He is the one that guides us, that gives us ideas. And he has been leading this organization through our Professor Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu. We thank God so much for that. So the third point for which we should appreciate God on this 40th anniversary is the ability to speak. You can hear from me even though I am not physically present or present during the live event. At least you can hear me. Those who cannot speak cannot make presentations. Thank God today we can have signs for the physically impaired, but that is no way to be compared to someone who can lend his or her voice at a momentous ceremony such as this. So we all need to thank God that we have our voices, that we have our life intact. Because so long as there is life, there is hope. And that is what Yes You Can International is trying to propagate, is trying to preach to every one of us. So from the depth of my heart, I wish Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu a wonderful celebration, as well as all our global leaders, wherever you are, and for the many awards that will be dished out during this program. I want to say congratulations in advance. And I wish that the good Lord will preserve us to celebrate more anniversary years, should the Lord tarry, in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you and have a wonderful celebration.
Greetings of the day to all eminent speakers. Myself, Youth Ambassador Manat Pankular Neja from India. I'm the youngest speaking champion, certified TEDx speaker, international storyteller, and published author. Wants to congratulate YYCI International United Kingdom on its 4th anniversary. Heartiest congratulations, Queen Dr. Elizabeth Lucas, ma'am, on achieving this milestone. Many more to come. May the successful journey of YYCI International continues in coming years. Let me tell you, this has been possible only because of magnificent and majestic founder of YYCI International, Queen Dr. Elizabeth Lucas, ma'am, who has been sent by the Almighty on the globe to spread the message of unity, love, and togetherness. It's an honor and privilege to be associated with YYCI International since last 2 years and will be a part of YYCI forever. Thank you for being such an exemplary and visionary mentor. You have been a great leader who has selflessly dedicated a significant portion of your life in helping, motivating individuals such as myself. I greatly admire and cherish everything you have taught me. It's a blessing to have a mentor in your life because mentor gives you inspiration and direction to move forward in your life by believing in you. Everyone needs a direction to move on, to take a start, to create change in the society, and to prove himself. And mentor is the person that helps you to find out that direction and to change your destiny. I appreciate the way YYCI International encourages, motivates, and inspires young youth talent. It's actually a best platform wherein we can showcase our hidden talent among dignified educators, speakers, boost the morale and confidence. Each of us can make a difference, but together we can make a change. Once again, happy 4th anniversary YYCI International. And ma'am, your leadership and guidance are appreciated more than you know. Thank you and happy 4th anniversary to YYCI International.
Ambassador Manat Paku Aneja from India. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right, let's move on. I want to also appreciate Queen Amicable for joining us this morning. Thank you so much for celebrating together. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. So let's move on because I've been told that I have to be ready for the interview after 2 speakers. So let me use this time to call on Madam Jenny Rapster from USA.
Thank you very kindly for that introduction, and I'm delighted to be here. And because you have an interview coming up, I'm going to keep my message short.
No, don't keep it short. Say
okay. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me an opportunity to show another side of myself to the world. Many people who know me know that I am basically a working actress and comedian. I have a show, Jeannie Rapsid Presents Comic Sketches, and Jeannie's Happy Hat Parade, which I, rent out to various people who have the fee. And I also work in theater in the area that I live in. But there is another side to me, and that is the researcher and scholar. And as you pointed out at the beginning of the program, I just turned 76. And so I have moved into a different place in my life where I am interested in different topics like caregiving of aging parents and health issues so that we can all move into our old age as pain-free and healthy as we possibly can. And Yes You Can International Academy programming has allowed me the opportunity to present my research and encouragement, hopefully, to people who need that message. Oftentimes, we're forgotten. Older people are just expected to go away someplace and get old by themselves and don't bother anybody else. And the fact of the matter is that we need your help. There's an expression in the US, it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm going to tell you it takes a village to take care of old people. And so I've really appreciated the opportunity to present two papers in this platform. And it's not the only thing that I research. I also talk on business topics because I spent some time in international business and intellectual property. But I appreciate the fact that your platform exists so that people can bring different thoughts to the masses instead of talking about the same thing all the time. And I really appreciate the fact that you focus on transformational leadership. I feel like I have transformed myself in how I see myself, having worked on your platform and others, because I've spent my life going for the laugh. I'm a comedian. I go for the laugh. That's my number one job. But to have an opportunity to present something of substance and have it recorded and archived and available on YouTube means a great deal to me. And I want to thank you so much for providing that opportunity for me and others. And I wish you many, many more years of success. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your wisdom and your stories that you've shared with us today. It has been a great journey, and I believe that your next 20 to 30 years will be fulfilling because you still have greatness in you. You still have a lot to share to the world. We still need to hear. We still need to learn from your wisdom. So keep fit, stay safe, and be blessed. Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope you will still hang around with us, even though you woke up so early. Well, we love your heart. We love I mean, we are sisters today. I'm just like a daughter to you. So I'm copying you. So we are both in red today. So I really want to say thank you so much. Okay, so we need to move on quickly. I'm going to call the next speaker, and then after that, there will be an interview. Please bear with me because we are in rotation and we're trying to rejig all our programs because today will be the last day of our celebration for the 4th anniversary. It's also our last event of the year 2024. So that is why we are like restructuring, reorganizing and planning. But I still want you to bear in mind, bear with us, stay with us. Let's celebrate it to as much as you can stay. And we appreciate your presence. Permit me to welcome another leader from UK, which I believe you will agree with me that I also give honor to whom honor is due, and to welcome our leader from United Kingdom, who will be sharing with us just now. Is from India, but he stays and is also one of our leader here in UK. So permit me, please, and after this, I will call on, okay, I think I have to go by the instructions by Dr. Aika. So after our Great Excellency that have been speaking to us now, after him, we will quickly do the interview because Dr. Aika needs to leave. So, and then we will come back calling our great leaders to share their wisdom with us. His Excellency Lord Surinder Shai Benipa, Lord Shonda, is in our midst this morning to celebrate our 4th year anniversary, and permit me to welcome him for the first time joining us on this occasion, to welcome him and share his wealth of wisdom. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. His Excellency, Lord Surinder Shai Benipa. You are welcome, sir. Please share with us. You need to, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, sir. We still can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself, please? We can't hear you, sir. We can't. Sorry. There's a button there you need to click. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now is it all right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much, Dr. Elizabeth, to calling me on this forum. I'm really indebted for your kindness and your team of these peoples working on this forum. I appreciate that. And I would like to say thank you very much for this honor which you are offering me. So on what else you want to ask me?
Share from your thoughts, sir, on love, unity, or some place.
As you said in the very beginning that I should talk about some communication on relations.
Yes, please.
As you know that, unfortunately, I have been caught very recently by you because I was leaving and sitting in the car and found your message. Okay. So in short, what I want to say is that communication with the relation is very vast, even in family relation, friend relation, business relation, social relations. So there are many kinds of relations. What I believe and I have practiced myself is that honesty and transparency in a relation is the most important thing. And it is, if it is possible, then the people will have a trust in you. Whatever you are doing is doing honestly, and the trust is a vital part of our life. And I have been doing all these things throughout my life, starting from my school, from my college, and other competitive examination in India, and then being a lecturer in a college, and then came to UK. Here I started a job as well as some community work with my own peoples of the Asia. And all these things, what I have done so far is very honest, hard work, and without any greed or anything that I should get in return. So this is what I want to say, that the relations in everywhere is important if they are transparent and if they are honest.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us on this very important topic on relationship, that it is so important for us to be honest and be transparent, and that we build trust in relationship. And that is very important. And thank you for sharing also your experience and even your hard work here in UK. And I believe it's because of what you've just said is the proof of why you became the Lord of Lord in your constituency. And we want to say thank you as they have appreciated you in your constituency, your area. We also appreciate you all over the world. I want to say thank
So
you.
kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and welcome. Well done for the great jobs you are doing, and welcome officially to Yes You Can International. Later this
Yes, everybody can. If he has
yes,
the dedication and commitment, then yes, everybody can do.
yes, and yes, we welcome you officially to Yes You Can International, and thank you for accepting our invitation, despite the fact that you are very, very busy with the community, traveling. I think you said you'll be traveling to India.
Yeah, I'm going to India on first of, I mean, day after tomorrow. So that's very busy
Yes,
schedule and too much rubbish on my head. So there's so many things to sort it out before I leave.
yes. Maybe one of these days I will have to join you so that we go to India together.
Yes, I can give you the glimpse of Chandigarh, the most beautiful city of India.
Good, good, good. So uh, I am ready, sir.
Yeah, yeah, and you are
Declared,
most welcome.
I've declared 2025
Definitely.
time of traveling, moving around the world
Very good, very good.
with
And
the message of yes, you
you
can.
can, yes. And
So,
and 50 more than 50% I agree and I may join you wherever you want to go.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. I really appreciate you. So we are honored to have our great guest speaker, and he has shared with us on this occasion. And he also resides here he also lives here in UK, United Kingdom. Maybe when Dr. Aika visits us again, both of us will come and visit you in your constituency. Thank you so much, sir. We
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
appreciate you. Okay, I want to appreciate all our great leaders on the platform.
Can I leave it now, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can.
Thank you very
Yes,
much and
you
wish you best
can.
of luck for year 25 because it is possible I may not see you in this year. So I wish you very happy Christmas and very happy New Year 25.
Amen.
And we'll have a great 25 years for all of us. Everybody can do it. And yes, we can do it.
Yes, we
Thank
can.
you. Thank you very much, madam. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, that is the moment. And I really, really am enjoying. I hope you are all enjoying. Even though Professor Ruben, Dr. Penny, and Madam Jenny has woke up as early as 2 o'clock. But they are still with us, so they are enjoying. Okay, right. Let me, because now the word outstanding communicator interviewer is going to interview me. So how do I look? Please tell me. I hope she's not gonna ask me some questions that I have to think. Okay,
Amazing. You look
right.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Right. Before then, I want to acknowledge the presence of Professor Mercy O. Oben from Nigeria. You are welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Let's get on over to you. Our matron.
Thank you. Wow, what an honor. But aren't you going to be joined by your husband?
It's in the
Okay.
service now. It's
Okay, all
just
right.
the
So
online
this
service.
is going to be different then. Then this is going to
Sorry.
be different because
So
last time
sorry
I did
about
it with
that.
both of you together.
We didn't inform him before
Okay,
he joined
okay.
the service.
Yeah, because this suddenly came up,
Yes, yes. So sorry, but don't worry. Well, don't worry. We're still gonna call you back for another interview because we're going to be celebrating our 33 years of marriage very soon. So we will
Yeah. So
invite you.
now tell me, I mean, I'll throw this question to you.
Okay.
First of all, congratulations, because I know it's been 3 decades plus of togetherness, right? 3 decades plus of togetherness with your king. So tell me, how does it feel? What is that feeling that, comes up when you think about all these years, and how it went? What is that feeling that comes up, from within?
Ah, what's a question? The feeling there is that I mean, I felt discovered each other more.
Okay.
And even though it wasn't, because I won't come and tell you that everything was rosy, rosy. It was a very rough time for many reasons. But the fact that we came to that level now that he has discovered me, Elizabeth, and I've discovered him as Femi. So it's a uniqueness, and I appreciate that time. And for us to discover one another, it took us so many things. Number one, patience, long-term patience and tolerance.
Okay.
Number two, space, giving ourselves space to
Wow.
heal up, to develop, because we are not perfect. And imagine imperfect people coming together as husband and wife.
But that's the beauty of any
And
relationship,
that is it. He's different from me, I'm different from him.
Yeah.
He's a socialized person. Unfortunately, I have to say that, but I am an indoors person. But one way or the other, we're able to blend and compromise a little bit.
That's nice.
So I hope that answers it.
But has there been any special quality that you've discovered over the years in him, which fascinates you, which makes your knees go weak, which still makes you have those stars in the eyes whenever you see him? Do you have have you discovered any such quality in your king,
I
queen
think the
sister?
first one is a very prayerful person.
Okay.
And the second one that I think that has really, really held us together, I'm telling you, I find it difficult to stay long when I'm upset with him because of this one I'm going to tell you. It is
Okay.
so funny. When you are looking serious, I say, I'm not joking. I don't like that thing. The way he will turn it around with his humorous attitude, it is so funny.
Okay. So you have a good time
We had a
listening
good
to
time.
him, huh?
We have a
Wow.
good time.
So, well, that's great. Now, this 3 decades plus of togetherness, what is the secret recipe of love, of sticking on together, of this love connection? What is that secret recipe? Which, I mean, I'm sure everyone will benefit from that, because love is what makes the world go around, even if it's loving your own self. So
Love
what
is
is this
foundation.
love recipe?
Love is the foundation of our relationship right from the beginning.
Okay.
And the Lord God Almighty, that is our third party, nobody else. So if we cannot talk to God direct, we cannot talk to human being about our challenges. So love is in between us, is the only third party. And he has really dealt with us in different ways. So
Okay. So now let me ask a very different question. So I know that see, in any kind of a relationship, there can be a little bit of a disagreement, an argument. So whenever there is one, because otherwise life would be boring, and even a relationship would be boring if there is no that little bit of tick tick, woo hoo, tiff taff kind of a thing. So in any argument or any disagreement, who has the last word?
my husband.
I'm surprised.
I'm,
I'm
I'm, a,
surprised
I'm, a,
because I know you're an Aquarian, and Aquarians generally don't like to
yeah,
allow anyone else to have the last word.
yeah.
So I'm surprised.
He is in a sense that, I mean, he's almost 11 years older than me.
Mhm.
And he's also, when we first met, he happens to be one of our counselors in church.
Okay.
And then I am an old school person.
Oh,
Believe that no matter my decision, yes, I will express myself because like you said, I am a
you're
very,
expressive.
I will
Yeah.
express it, I will not hide it, and I'm
Yeah.
not afraid to say it because
Yeah.
that is also the key point. I'm a talkative because I will say what I'm feeling. I don't like to keep to myself. So, but at the end of it all, I also want to listen to his wisdom.
Yeah.
And then by the time he now share it, I mean, you can see that he doesn't talk too much. I'm a talkative, but he doesn't talk too much. But whatever he says, there is always wisdom in it.
Okay. So I
So,
get it.
so
He
I,
has the last word.
yes.
Wow.
So I just reason together and then reach a compromise. Is the
Is
last.
there something that you have been longing to say to him for a long time, but still haven't found the guts to say so? Is there anything?
For now, after 33 years.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. For some, even after 50 years, they have to say something which they've never told their partners. So what is that one thing, or what is that thing that you want to say or you haven't said to him but would like to say? I'm sure you can share it. You can get a little naughty as well.
Is my all in all. If I have to come back again, I will look for him. If he doesn't propose me, I will propose him.
Okay,
My best. And that's what
that's
I'm
good.
doing.
Wow, amazing. Oh, you're getting so many hearts. Wow, wow, absolutely amazing.
And like I
Okay,
said to you, that he's almost 11 years older than me, but I make it a duty that as long as we still live together in this world, he will always be looking, feeling younger so that we can
yeah,
enjoy.
that's the most important. One should always, I mean, no matter age,
Yes,
one should always feel young.
yes, so that we can
Yeah,
enjoy the next 30, 50,
because
60
we're learning.
years.
We're learning.
We are learning.
You're teaching, we're learning.
Yeah,
Someone else is teaching, we're learning. So we'll always remain young at heart.
yes.
And otherwise also will remain young. Well, that's wonderful. All right. So now tell me, is there a special date that you can recall, and that still that still makes you want to recreate that magic all over again? Was there any special such date that you went on, or a special rendezvous, or a special meeting? It could have been before you got married, but even after that, which you would like to recreate again and again, again and again, again and again.
Of course. To start all over again. And that's what we've
Okay, from the
started
very beginning.
from the beginning. Cut one,
Okay. Yeah.
build another new relationship of ourselves. I mean,
Yeah.
like now, because you can see that within that period of our marriage, we are also raising children.
Yeah.
And the focus of parents is always on children.
Children. Yeah.
And then when the children now grow up,
But I think it has to be a balance. I mean, we
yes,
need to also,
with it
you know,
down. So
the
once,
love for each other and as well as for the parents.
yes,
And then, you know,
so,
the parents and their children and their children, you know,
yes.
it just goes on.
So
And
when
I
they
think
now grow
that
up,
healthy balance,
yes. So when
which
now
you're
grow
maintaining very
up,
beautifully.
we now catch up with one
Yes.
another.
But last thing, a song that both of you love. Before I say finish this, a song that both of you love, and you will have to sing 2 lines of that before I leave.
Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love in our heart. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love. Give us a son, understanding of brotherly love. Is your heart. Let there be love in our lives. Let there be love.
Bravo. Wow. Wow. With that, many, many congratulations. Keep loving, keep being loved, and keep spreading love. Always, always, and forever. Keep shining, keep growing. And I would say, may your married life be as joyous, as full of fun, as full of laughter, and so full of love. And the bond between the two of you strengthen deeper and deeper. And to everyone, thank you so much for listening and being with us. And I could see the lovely smiles and I could see the lovely hearts. And I love hearts. So
Oh
thank you
my
so much to
God.
everyone.
Thank you so much for
And
this
thank you so
interview.
much.
This is great, great interview. I wasn't expecting that. And I was put in a in a deep den because my husband has escaped your your interview.
Yeah, but next time he cannot miss this. Next
No,
time he has
no.
to be here with you.
He has to be here because
Yes.
I can't speak for him, he needs to say his own.
But you can always try to get him here, right?
Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much,
Thank you
everyone.
for the interview. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. Amazing, amazing. We've been together for the past 1.5 hours.